Well, President Cyril Ramaphosa says ANC is back and ready to win the 2019 elections. He was speaking ahead of the Thuma Mina Campaign in Tembisa, Ekurhuleni today. The campaign aims to improve service delivery in communities. Ramaphosa says he will deploy thousands of volunteers to improve people's lives and solve the problems they face in the country. Earlier on this morning, he took part in a 5-kilometer walk with the community. Ekurhuleni is the only Gauteng metro that the ANC managed to secure in the 2016 local government elections.
This is the Nelson Mandela and Albertina Sisulu Volunteer Brigade. We are going to work like Nelson Mandela. We are going to work like Albertina Sisulu. We are going to be dedicated and committed to serving our people. We are going to be the servants of our people, and where things are not working, we are going to make sure that we put them right. The ANC is back. The ANC is strong. The ANC is powerful. I can see your placards. Yes, you are crying about job creation. You want job creation. You want 40. We must create jobs. Every day, comrades, day and night, we are working on making sure that we create jobs.
ANC officials came out in their numbers for the launch of the campaign.
Thuma Mina Campaign is going to reach out to every length and breadth of our country, not to talk, to fix people's issues. It's the beginning where the ANC says that we've done so much, but there are things that are not fixed. Don't put them under the carpet. We must campaign to ensure that we fix people's issues, community issues. It is the ANC that is in the forefront to resolve into Zabantu, the demands of the people. That is what this campaign is all about.
There's quite good reception to the whole Thuma Mina initiative. The president this morning began with a 5-kilometer walk, starting here at Makulong Stadium and came back here again. He's now going to be visiting other service delivery points. He's going to Tembisa Hospital. You can see there's quite excitement. There's a jovial mood here in Tembisa. We're going to be giving you feedback of the program as the day progresses. We're expecting that the president will officially launch the program at 15 hours today.
Meanwhile, the Thuma Mina campaign in Duduza has also kicked off. PEC member Faith Mazibuko and Provincial Treasurer Ntombi Mekwe are addressing the concerns of the Duduza residents. Well, we'll take a listen to that bite a bit later on in the bulletin. Right now, Afro Worldview reporter Nobisutu Hejana joins us live from Duduza. Very good morning to Nobisutu. Thank you so much for joining us. Just talk us through the atmosphere, the mood in Duduza this morning.
A very good morning to you, Kia, and the viewers at home. As you can see behind me, there are ANC supporters and also the leadership, the provincial leadership of the ANC. Now, we saw earlier they did have a walkabout where they started from the Duduza fire station to the Duduza taxi rank. But I'm now joined by the ANC provincial leadership, Ntombi Mekwe, just to give us more information as to the campaign and also what will they be seeking from the comments that they got from the community. A very good morning to you, ma'am, and thank you for joining us. Can you just tell us, obviously you've met with the community and also they've expressed their issues. Can you just tell us what is the importance of this campaign and also for you guys coming here to hear the issues of the community?
Good morning to you all. The purpose of today's activity, we started at 6, like you have indicated, at the Duduza fire station. We walk for about 5 kilometers to the extension 15 taxi rank, not the Duduza taxi rank. The Duduza taxi rank is in Guatemala. This one is extension 15. As we are walking, starting at 6 a.m. in the morning, people were saying, why didn't you tell us that we must also walk? Because they are also concerned about their health. But number two, they also want jobs. They also want to see the visibility of the ANC. Obviously, you know that the deputy president of the ANC was supposed to come, but unfortunately, because he's still held up in Russia, he couldn't come. But myself and MEC Mazibuko, who's the PEC member of the ANC, we are here leading the people. What we are trying to say is, rather than us be reactive, going to the clinics, going to the hospitals when we are sick. Let us ensure that we live healthy, we exercise. That is a message that we're saying. And the young people who are going to school were saying, but why did you choose a Friday when you're going to school? Choose a Saturday and a Sunday, we will join you. I even said to them, even in the evenings, after coming from school, you can still walk, because you can see the enthusiasm within the community that all of them, they want to live a happy life. But they also say we must try and deal with the problems in our health facilities, like in the clinics, the long queues, going to the hospital, which is about 2 kilometers away from where we are at the moment. But remember, if we live healthy, there won't be a reason for us to go to a clinic. We can only go to clinics for those unpreventable diseases or sicknesses. But for those that can be prevented, the walk should do it. Magwinya must fall. People must eat happily. And as you can see, there was rain. Let's go and get mirojo and eat mirojo and eat healthy so that we are able to live happily. But from here, we're going to go and attend to the clinics, talk to them, give them the complaints that were given by the community, because other people were saying at times you go there, you want a service, but there's an attitude of our health professionals. But we'll go and investigate, but also deal with those issues. But too, there's a taxi rank just about 500 meters away. The taxi people are saying they want to actually talk to the leadership to say they have a problem. As you can see, even the congestion here at Extension 15, it is a problem. So at 11 hours, the Minister, Comrade Malusi Kikaba, will be here in Tsakane. We're going to engage with all the taxi association, because it's different taxi association. We're going to be talking to their leadership to ensure that we listen to their views. But the municipality, the MMC responsible for transport, who is also a deployee in this particular area, will also be here to hear for himself what the people are saying, including the passengers. We're saying, we know that if that taxi rank can be open, it will service them better than what we see happening in here. Then right there, here in my back, it's Extension 10 and Extension 9. People are saying we must come and see. The conditions are not conducive. Although there's a new clinic that has been built, but their houses, they still live in the squalor conditions. We must go and investigate.
Obviously, you've mentioned that the president could not come here because he's still held up in Russia. Can you just tell us what was the decision to choose this particular area for you guys to visit?
Well, that one I will give to the chair of the zone, who actually is the one that is responsible for actually directing the program to say we must go to these particular areas.
Mama, can you just give us the clarity? What was the importance of coming to this particular area?
Actually, the national delegated all the zones to have this particular program today because of the president, who is going to launch the Thuma Mina program at Tembisa. So all the zones have build-up programs. So then by 2 o'clock today, we all assemble at Tembisa to launch the program.
So what are some of the issues that you were able to get from the community, and also how are you ensuring that you will be assisting them?
We have all the councillors are here, so then if there's any issue, they will be able to answer to that. But particularly, we won't be able to respond immediately, but we will write them down. So then we have a meeting where we will have all these issues given to those councillors who are here, but mainly to the MMCs or the PEC, MECs who will be here, who will be around, will be able to, like the leadership have already alluded that at 11 o'clock, the MMC who's concerned, who is the one who's heading the transport here in our region, will be amongst us at the taxi rank. So then whatever issues that are raised, then he'll be able to respond to those.
But also the Thuma Mina campaign is actually meant to listen to the people. Because at times as government, we might be tempted to actually put a project that is not needed by the community. And if there's a project where money has been spent, we must actually see to it that that project finishes on time. I know that the taxi rank was supposed to have been finished last year. We don't know why it's still not functional. That's what the taxi association will be saying to us. And there has been complaints. People march. I'm sure you might have seen as media people. About a month ago, the taxi association in the Ekurhuleni region, They marched. They wanted to know what is happening. Therefore, we need to listen. Those that are entrusted with the responsibility to finish, they will listen and go back. But the president is interested to know that the deployees are actually working for the people, not for themselves. Because we're in a period where next year we'll be going to elections. We can't go back with the same issues to the people, but also people can't come to us and say, go and do 1, 2, 3, and 4, because we know the issues of the people. All what we need to do as a governing party, we must respond. But people must tell us whether they are happy about our response as well. So these volunteers who are here are the people who are going to be working closer with the president to ensure that we don't bring the name of the ANC into the mud. So basically, we are a governing people. People have voted for us. We must be able to respond to their issues.
All right. Before I toss it back to you, Gia, I just want to hear from a member of the community, what are some of their issues that they faced with, and also how are they expecting that this campaign will actually assist them? So, all right. Thank you very much, Mama. Can you just tell us what are some of the issues that you guys are faced up in this community?
Okay, not issues ngana to la no atsakana ukuthameni. Erilai mensama extension 10 Doris Hlongwane extension 10. Erilai separation itsama standing eri 3 ishera toilet. Loko ishera toilet kumana kun'wanyana loko hinga twanani ri va makhelwani wa khiya toilet hinga koti ku nghena. Yin'wana problem la extension 15 a ku na tihampu ku chayisiwe n'wana last week kombela ku va na hampu.
Now, that is all we heard from you, Kia, from here in Duduza. You've heard the community members have expressed their issues. Umama was saying that they need hamps and also they need to be assisted with toilets in the area. But for now, though, I will toss it back to you in studio.
Well, thank you so much for that update. Our reporter then, Obasutu Hejana, live from Duduza. We do cross over now to Afro Worldview reporter Nhlanhla Jele, who is coming to us from Tembisa. Good morning to you, Nhlanhla. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Just paint us a picture of the atmosphere in Tembisa.
Good morning to you and to our viewers at home. As you can see and hear behind me, it's all things and the spirit is jovial. The people are excited to be here at the Tembisa Hospital. As you can see, residents have come out and are anticipating the visit of the president, who is actually supposed to be making his way into the hospital. And also, if you can just take a look, I'll just ask us to just show you a little bit of what is happening. We're also seeing that the nursing staff and the doctors have made their way outside to the gates, eagerly waiting for the president to come and join the hospital. Remember earlier we did say that he's going to come and visit the hospitals around the community. Remember, Thuma Mina Campaign is about we are here on the ground, and people behind me are actually screaming and saying they want to say something. So I'll just try and give one of them an opportunity just to say something. How do you feel about the president coming to Tembisa this morning?
You know, Mina, I'm so very, very, very happy. I wish he can see the situation that is happening in Tembisa. Really, some black people, we are suffering. I'm telling you, Ramaphosa, please do something. Viva Ramaphosa, viva!
There you have it, Kiu. They're excited that the president is here, and they're saying that he hopes that he takes into account all their problems. Earlier, we spoke to some of them on the side, telling us that they have some issues that are happening in and around their community, and they're hoping that this Thuma Mina campaign will actually help them get to solve their problems. Remember, Fikile Mbalula told us that this Thuma Mina campaign is actually for the people, to tell them that we are on the ground to listen to. But for now, it's back to you in studio.
Well, thank you so much for that update. Our reporter then, Nhlanhla Jele, who is live from Tembisa. Thuma Mina, which means Send Me, the campaign kicking off today, officially being launched at 2 p.m. this afternoon, but walks have started. And as you can see from our reports from the ground, different members of the community are excited and just looking forward to seeing what the government can actually do to improve service delivery.